everybody, I'm Keen947, aka Wolfkeen, and welcome to another edition of a Wolf's Word Special. Guys, one of the biggest and most unsolved urban legend in gaming history has finally been solved. As you may or may not know, Atari buried like, I don't know how many copies of the game E.T. apparently in the desert somewhere in New Mexico. You know, like in a landfill. So basically, just recently, people were given the okay to actually dig up the landfill to find the fabled copies of E.T. that have been buried underground. That have been buried in the ground. And now it's been confirmed that yes, indeed, there were games of E.T. in there. Of course, they're all melted at this point, but some of it is still intact. The way that they could tell that these E.T. cartridges are intact, that are, you know, they're the real thing, is because some of them still have the art design on it. Some of them are only melted to the to the plastic in some cases, and other stuff like that. But it's been proven that the E.T. games are really buried down there. I actually looked up a news post on IGN. Yes, I know what you're about to say. What? You looked up IGN? Well, they were the ones that talked about it, and it says right here, Atari 2600 copies of E.T. the Extraterrestrial have been discovered in Alamogordo, New Mexico desert. IGN is on site and snapping photos of the excavation. Check out a screenshot gallery of what's been found here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below with the IGN link showing basically all of the news posts and other stuff like that. Not to mention there's a video in there showing them taking out one of the E.T. cartridges out of the ground. All I gotta say is holy crap that this myth, this myth is put to rest finally. This is one of the biggest and largest video game myths of all time, and now it's been confirmed. They found an E.T. cartridge underground, basically. They found it buried in the ground in New Mexico desert. I don't know what to say about that. Like, the fact that that is real, like, that is true, it really does call into question other video game urban legends and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not about to go all Mythbuster on everybody. But it would be interesting to see what other kinds of video game urban legends there are out there. Because if this one is true, when a lot of people were saying, no, there's no way that could be true, it's gotta be bullshit. It really calls into question, can other video game urban legends be true? Now, I don't know too many other video game urban legends, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about a lot of the other video game urban legends. So it does call into question, could the others be true, or could the others be false? Because this one is the largest video game urban legend. We had people on both sides basically saying, it's fake, it's real, it's fake, it's real, it's fake, it's real. Like, you know, going all over the place about this, and, I know you're about to say, what am I doing? Well, the thing is, I'm just checking to make sure there's, you know, people are posting about it, because I just posted this on my Twitter, and I just posted this on my Facebook. And, of course, I'm uploading this video about it. Now, I know what you're about to say. Why should you care? It really depends on you. I think, to one, it's probably a nostalgic thing. Because, say you were a kid growing up in the 80s when E.T. came out. Get me? Like, say you were a kid growing up in the 80s when E.T. came out. And it's considered the worst game of all time. You hear about this news story about Atari burying the games out in the desert. Now, think about that person who was growing up in the 80s, still alive today, to hear about this. That is very nostalgic to not only them, but it also puts to rest one of the biggest video game urban legends in history. There are so many other video game urban legends that I would love to be solved, but this one being the first of many, this is insane. The fact that it is true. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe that there were actually E.T. cartridges buried in the Arizona, like, you know, in the desert, basically, in the New Mexico desert. I was about to say Arizona. What am I thinking? It's New Mexico. So really, there's not much else I need to say about this subject. I just wanted to come in and talk about that they did find them, and it's kind of shocking to me that I really don't have a lot to say. All I know is that this puts to rest one of the biggest video game urban legends in history, and, well, we'll see where it goes from there. So, until next time, guys, I'm Keen947, aka Wolfkeen. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed this edition of a Wolf Sword Special. You can check out the news article down below. So until next time, take care, guys.